Chabad youth, we're back. I guess lockdown is not that much fun, but there are some fun parts to it, and welcome back to Good Night, Chabad youth. Tonight's story actually is all about
bedtime.
Bedtime. We're joined together by Chaya and by Parrots Moshe for tonight's bedtime story, all about
bedtime.
And
It's also called bedtime.
It's also called bedtime. And let's find out what happens. Bedtime, David, said Mommy. Oh, David looks like he's having a lot of fun playing, but he wants to go to bed. Like Chaya, Yutta's quite tired.
No, he doesn't want to go to bed.
He doesn't
Mommy
want to
says.
go. All right, that's true. After he brushed his teeth and washed his face, Mommy helped David reach high to kiss the mezuzah. Do you do that before you go to sleep? Such a special thing to do. And
What was all over his face?
he was a soap, and then he was brushing his teeth, and now we went to kiss the mezuzah.
Or did he have all over his face?
Soap. David said Shema.
What did he have?
Oh, well, he was washing his face. He put his soap on. David said Shema and let Mommy tuck him in. Then Mommy sang him a good night song. Lie down on your pillow and snuggle up so tight. Close your eyes and sleep. It's time to say good night. I think that was the tune she used, maybe another tune. I love you, David, said Mommy. She left the door open just a crack. That means just a little bit. So the room wouldn't be too dark. Who sees David saying Shema so nicely? And when we say Shema, bring special malachim around our bed. David could hear her what? Did I miss a page? Yep.
He did this.
No. David could hear her washing dishes in the sink. He listened to the splish splash of the water.
It's exploding
It
everywhere.
looks like he heard the plink plink of the plates being put in the drainer. Then Mommy was finished. David listened, but it was quiet. Too quiet. David felt lonely. You could see Mommy's dishes full of soap. No? Mommy, he called. Mommy came into the room. What do you want, David? She asked. David thought about the sounds of the water splashing the sink. Please, may I have a drink of water? Uh-oh, Parrots and Chaya, this is reminding me of our lights out. Mommy brought David a glass of cold water and waited as he said the bracha and drank it up. Never forget that. Then she sang him a good night song again. Lie down on your pillow and snuggle up so
That's the exact
tight.
one.
Close your eyes and sleep. It's time to say good night. Mommy kissed David on the forehead before she left the room. And here's David taking a nice drink of water. And hopefully this time, David will go to sleep. Bum, 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 bum.
That's so bad.
David could hear Mommy turn on the mixer in the kitchen. The hum of the mixer sounded like a noisy car. He thought of its shiny beaters. That's like those two shiny things that mix. Spinning around like two shiny wheels. Then Mommy turned it off. And the house was quiet. Too quiet. David felt lonely. So quiet. Uh-oh.
You didn't show them the picture.
Oh, yeah. See, and that's looking like the beater looking like the noisy car. Mommy, he called. Mommy came into the room. What now, David? She asked. David thought about the sound of the mixer humming like a car. Please, may I sleep with my car tonight? No, all these things are reminding him about all his toys and drinking. Mommy brought David his little toy car and put it gently on top of his blanket. Well, that looks like a big toy car to me.
We didn't make this big.
I know, I'm just showing you, it looks like a big car. She sat at the end of the bed and sang, "Lie down on your pillow and snuggle up so tight. Close your eyes and sleep. It's time to say
good night."
good night.
Mommy gave David a big hug before she left the room.
Yes, and Mama's giving David a big hug, and hopefully David is going to sleep. Uh-oh, this sounds too familiar.
This time it happens again.
David could hear Mommy talking on the telephone in the living room. He liked listening to her voice. Get louder, softer, higher and lower as she talked. Mommy called. Mommy tiptoed in. What's the matter, David? She asked. David thought of the nice sound of Mommy's voice. Please, will you sing the bedtime song one more time? I see David's negovasa near his bed. And here is David giving a bit of a smile. Like very keeps. Yeah. What color is that, okay? Purple. It matches his blanket. Mommy sat down on David's bed. I don't think you really need a drink of water. Or your toy car. Or one more song, she said. She's a clever mommy. Every mommy is clever. They know just what their kinderlach need. I think you're just feeling lonely. David was surprised. How did you know that? Mommy held David's hand. Everyone feels lonely sometimes. But you know, we are never really alone. Do you know who's always with us? David knew. Kai, who's always with us?
Hashem, he answered.
Hashem, he answered. And here they are speaking in their room. And David really knows that a Yid is never really alone. You're right, said Mommy. Maybe that should be our new bedtime song. So Mommy sang, lie down on your
pillow
and snuggle up so
tight.
Hashem is always
with you.
It's time to say
good night.
good night.
Mommy gave David's
hand a
David's
squeeze.
hand a squeeze and quietly left the room.
Yep. Hopefully this time, finally. Oh. Well, here's Mommy holding David's hand, and then she quietly leaves the room. Yeah, that right there. David could hear the click-click of her shoes as she walked down the hall. Then the house was quiet. Very quiet. David wanted to call Mommy, but did not. He thought about how Hashem was right there with him in his room, and he didn't feel lonely anymore. David smiled. He remembered he said Shema. He closed his eyes. Good night. And here is all the ways you can say good night in different, not all the ways, but some languages.
A
good night. Bonenut. Laila tov.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
No.
Good night. Buenas noches. And in Russian, it's dobry noche. A good night and good night. Don't forget Shema Negavasa, kiss that mezuzah. And can't wait to see you next week, hopefully live in Yerushalayim, as we hear the best story of ever.